The Great Forest Cake. Deep in the whispering woods, where every mushroom was a tiny umbrella and every leaf a dance floor, lived two kinds of fairies. Fairy Sari gathered all the diligent fairies for a very important announcement. "Friends," she chirped, "we will bake the Great Forest Cake. It needs ingredients from every corner." Sari's friend, Clover, immediately grabbed a basket woven from long grass. First, they needed dewdrop sugar. Sari dipped her tiny spoon into a giant morning dewdrop resting on a spiderweb. Meanwhile, nearby, the laziest fairy, Pip, was busy juggling acorns. The diligent fairies flitted far and wide. Some gathered moonberries from the silver bushes high on the mossy cliffs. Others collected glow dust flour from the heart of the sleeping fireflies. It was hard work. Their little wings felt tired, but their hearts were full of purpose. Back at the great mixing bowl, which was really an overturned pumpkin shell, Sari and Clover were stirring the mixture. Swish, stir, blend. The batter smelled sweet, like clover honey and fresh earth. It took all their strength to push the giant wooden spoon. Where was Pip during all this hard work? Pip was teaching his lazy friends how to bounce on bouncy, spider-silk threads, giggling loudly. "Why work when you can play?" Pip called out, doing a spectacular flip and landing lightly on a soft cushion of moss. Finally, after the sun dipped below the forest canopy, it was ready. The Great Forest Cake. It was 6 layers high, decorated with glittering dewdrop icing and topped with a shiny moonberry crown. The diligent fairies cheered, exhausted but proud. The diligent fairies sat down around the cake table, stretching their tired wings. They had earned their feast. They poured out sparkling acorn juice and cut the first slice. To hard work and delicious treats, Sari toasted, holding up her tiny cup. As the rich, sweet smells of the Great Forest Cake drifted through the forest, Pip suddenly stopped playing. His stomach rumbled, a very loud, empty sound. "Oh dear," Pip mumbled, feeling the hunger pangs. "I forgot to eat or gather." Pip and the other lazy fairies crept closer to the feast. They watched Sari and Clover take big, delightful bites of the cake, chewing slowly and savoring every taste. The lazy fairies' mouths watered. They had nothing to eat but sad, plain air. Sari looked up and saw Pip. She walked over with a small, carefully cut piece. "Pip," she said gently, "hard work makes the treats taste even sweeter. If you help us next time, the feast will be yours too." Pip nodded quickly, his eyes wide. "I promise, Sari. Next year, I'll be the best moonberry picker."